From Montana's news leader, this is the MTN 530 News.
A state of emergency exists in Lincoln County tonight. Floodwaters have washed out bridges. They've shut down roads and closed schools because heavy rain hit the area overnight. With so many road hazards, including mudslides, officials are advising necessary travel only in Lincoln County. Thank you for choosing the MTN 530 News this afternoon. I'm Jill Valley. Of course, we're starting in Northwest Montana. That's where we find MTN Sean Wells and Maddie Kiefer. They drove from Kalispell this morning to Libby to cover the situation for us. They will be joining us in just a few moments. This is a situation that's been evolving all day in Northwest Montana. These floodwaters knocked out several bridges, including Libby Creek Bridge on Farm to Market Road, Granite Creek Bridge, and Keeler Creek Bridge. The public is asked to avoid all impacted areas. A lot of roads are washed out, and there are other areas that are suffering damage from the high water. So stay inside, be careful, especially now since it's dark. Now, we mentioned this is a situation evolving as they continue to assess the damage. Officials are working to stay ahead of this emergency to keep everyone safe. MTN's Maddie Kiefer spoke with the people in charge to hear how they're monitoring this flooding. Maddie joins me now live from Libby. Maddie.
Thanks, Jill. I am right outside of Libby Creek, where water is rushing so rapidly it's carrying steel barrels and destroying bridges in the area. And public officials are urging citizens to take caution.
If a road's closed, it's closed for a reason. Please don't come out and try to go past the barricades. Don't try to get close to where the bridge work is going.
There have been 4 confirmed bridges that have been structurally damaged by flooding in Lincoln County.
Confirmed at least 4 that have been structurally damaged, not including the number of other bridges, roads that are engulfed in water.
While officials monitor structural damage, there have been no reports so far of injured or missing people. However, emergency responders are prepared for that to change.
Not that we've received any reports at this time. Again, we're still kind of waiting on some of those updates from our various operations in the field. And
officials urge residents not to take unnecessary risks.
Advising all residents to urge extreme caution with high waters. It doesn't take much water to sweep people, not to mention vehicles, everything else.
With the amount of structures affected, there will be lingering effects for months to come.
This is going to be long term. The bridges that we've lost, it's going to take a lot of fill, a lot of excavation work just to try to rebuild the abutments, to rebuild the access to those bridges.
And while there is a long way to go, the community has found ways to help each other in times of crisis.
Neighbor helping neighbor is the best thing I've ever seen with this community, with this county. They're always willing to help. They're always willing to pitch in to try to save somebody's house, to try to save somebody's property.
And it is clear that by talking to people in Libby and all throughout Lincoln County, that everybody is here to help. Back to you, Jill.
All right. Thank you, Maddie. Thanks for all your hard work today. I know that was a heavy lift covering all that. There are several road closures in Lincoln County right now because of the flooding. Here are the road closures we know of in Libby: Granite Creek Road, Farm to Market Road, Libby Creek Road, 1.5 miles west of Highway 2, Lower Granite Creek Road, and 5th Street. In Troy, also dealing with some damaging floods, the following roads are closed: Lake Creek Road, St. Regis Road, the 1st mile south of Highway 2, and the Ross Creek Bridge is compromised. The area is on pre-evacuation. Now, let's show you just how much the rivers and creeks have risen in Lincoln County. Sean Wells took the left video of the Kootenai River last May. Looks lovely. It's sunny, it's green, and that is the average flow. And that's in springtime. Let's take a look at the picture on the right. That's the Kootenai River today. Talk about a drastic difference. This is the kind of situation you might expect in the spring, not 2 weeks from Christmas in December. Let's go now to meteorologist Erin Yost. She is tracking the latest in the forecast and talks about what is next for the folks in Northwest Montana. Erin.
I'm happy to say we're finally going to start to see things quieting down over the next 24 hours or so. Still not technically done with this atmospheric river event just quite yet. Take a look at the Libby Dam specifically. 1.7 inches being picked up there in the last 6 days. That ties the 5th highest 6-day total on record for the month of December ever. That's crazy. We have seen so much moisture over the last several days, and then a huge surge last night, overnight, just kind of tipped everybody right over the edge. This is where our flood warnings continue, I should say, across the region until further notice. We could see some other problems arising, but right now this is where most of the focus is on. We've got that moisture that's moved southward today, that focus now on west central Montana. It is going to waver a little bit further to the north here during the overnight hours. So again, we're not quite out of the woods yet. Now we're going to throw in the potential to see a little rain-snow mix for some folks in northwest Montana, especially along the Continental Divide, where we actually have a winter weather advisory to talk about. But most of us here in western Montana, a little bit more rain tomorrow and some warmth. I've got more coming up.
Thank you so much, Erin. We are heading back to Libby now. This situation has caused homes and livelihoods to be threatened by the high waters, and a lot of the roads damaged because there's a lot of debris slamming into bridges, slamming into roads, making areas impassable. MTN's Sean Wells spoke with one longtime resident who says he's never seen anything like this, and we would have to agree. Sean joins us now live from Libby. Sean.
Thanks, Jill. I spoke to Kyle Hanna, who lives just up the road from Libby Creek, across the bridge on 5th Street right behind me here. Let's just say he couldn't take his normal drive home this afternoon.
We have to go up, all the way up and around. It's about a 50-minute trip up and around and coming down the Hall Road. So head up to the dam and come around and come back home.
The bridge on 5th Street was closed due to safety concerns as Libby Creek ripped right through it.
Well, it's never breached like it has right now.
Hanna got a call from his neighbors at 5 a.m. Thursday morning and helped them move animals to safer ground.
Came down and helped him with his mules right out of the field right here on the lower field. And yeah, so we were here about 5.
Hanna has lived in Libby for 14 years. He's never seen the water rise quite like this.
So we're just hoping now that the bridge doesn't wash out.
Hanna says he's proud of the Libby community helping one another during a time of need.
It's unreal. This community is one of the best to live in when, you know, these kind of things happen. You know, people are there helping each other. I've had 3 calls this morning just with our house if we needed anything.
And to touch on Kyle's last point there, we saw a lot of people just helping one another, doing what they can to get through this tough situation. Jill, back to you.
Thank you so much, Sean, for your work today. Now, we mentioned Lincoln County commissioners already declared a state of emergency for the county. Governor Greg Gianforte issuing a flood disaster declaration at the state level this afternoon. In a statement he sent to us, he writes, quote, "Continued rainfall across northwestern Montana has flooded some of our communities, including the town of Libby. This order will ensure resources are deployed quickly and effectively to protect Montanans and their property." Of course, the next steps will be cleaning up and repairing, so stay tuned for more on that. Let's step away for a quick break right now. We'll be back right here on KPAX.